Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to week 2 recap of commercial diving school. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, leave any comments down below if you have any questions or comments. If you missed anything or want any more details about what I've done so far in commercial diving school, make sure to go back and watch my previous videos, or for this week was day 6 through 10 to make sure you catch up. Now in this video, I'm going to quickly go over what I did each day in commercial diving school, and then I'm going to talk about my opinion and how I feel about just school in general, and not so much what I did, but more like my feelings and like how is it for me so far. So first was Monday. For Monday we did construction math. So we just basically did like beginner math kind of stuff. So adding, subtracting, multiplying, decimals and fractions and that kind of thing. Just the simplest math you can think of. And we also did conversions, that kind of thing. I also talked about the pay scale for diving, but more so just the pay scale when it comes to when you get depth pay. So at a certain depth you get a certain pay, and that's for offshore diving. So on the oil rigs out in the Gulf of Mexico, I mentioned that for the first 100 feet you get $1 per foot, and then from 100 foot to 150 you get $2 per foot, and then 150 to 200 $3, to 200 to 250 $4, and then 250 to 300 feet $5 per foot. Beyond that I'm not sure, but I've heard that that's how it is for from actual commercial divers. So I talked about that on Monday, and then on Tuesday we dove in the 20-foot dive tower. So at CDA Technical Institute they have a dive tower that is 20 foot high, it's about 10 foot wide, completely full with water, and you take the stairs up to the top platform, and then you basically have 3 divers being tended by 3 tenders, and then 3 people on comms, so 9 people all together, and 3 divers go in at a time, and then we basically hang out on the bottom for about 45 minutes. There's actually a little window at the bottom, and I took GoPro videos of my experience, and I posted that on my channel. So if you haven't seen that, go back. It says commercial diving school, 20-foot tower, dive tower. So go back and watch that if you haven't already. But it was pretty fun. I had a good time. I love diving. So and I also felt like this was our second time diving, so I also felt like it was way better than the first time, and I just had a lot more fun. And it didn't even seem like 45 minutes. That's what a lot of people say, is time just kind of flies by when you're underwater. I don't know if it's because of the time flies when you're having fun, or because, I don't know, it just affects you somehow and you think it's, times goes a lot faster than it actually has. So down there for 45 minutes kind of seems like 15, maybe 20 minutes. So depending on who you are, but I heard a lot of people say that. And so and then on Wednesday we did PEC safety, and that was basically a course that commercial diving companies, especially offshore companies, have to send you to get that certification. And it's usually a 2-day course, and we took it in 1 day, and we already got the little card saying that we're certified, and we took the course and everything. and that saves the commercial diving company that you're going to $500. So it makes you more desirable if you have that course, and CDA has that course available and they teach that to their students. So we got that knocked out in one day on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we did our whole CPR certification slash first aid. So we learned everything that has to do with first aid, and then we jumped into CPR and we learned everything that has to do with CPR. And then we did like kind of a little assessment with a dummy. The dummy has like a torso and then the head, and then the instructor gives you a scenario, like someone passes out in front of you, and what do? Go. And you're like, call 911, somebody get an AED, and then you check their pulse and that kind of thing, and then you get into the chest compressions and 2 breaths for 30 chest compressions. And then after that we took a test, and I'm pretty sure we passed it, no problem. It's a pretty easy test. And then we got certified, but we didn't get our cards yet. We'll get that when we graduate at the end of our 5 months at school. So that was actually pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool getting CPR certified. So if you have always wanted to get that certification, and you're thinking about going to commercial diving school, look forward to that, because it was a pretty good time, and I feel good knowing that I'm now certified. And then on Friday we jumped into physics, and like I said in my previous videos, it was a good thing we did construction math, which was the easy math, because physics, you're going to really need it. You're going to need like kind of a refresher course in math, because there's a lot of formulas in physics, especially the diving physics has a lot of formulas. So and then by the end of class we watched a documentary about a safety mishap that happened to one diving operation, and it was saturation divers. They were doing a job that went horrifically wrong, and someone could have died, or maybe they did die, because the documentary is called Last Breath, and if you watch it, I'm not going to spoil it. That's why I say they may or may not die. You just have to watch it to find out. But so I just wanted to jump into how I feel about the school so far, and I really like it. I don't know if it's just me, but that's my opinion. I like the school. I like how it's set up. I like how I feel every single day. I feel like a lot of places I've been in my life, like either school or whatever, I haven't really fit in really, but this is where I truly like fit in. I feel like the guys, they all come together. And by the way, there's a bunch of different classes right now, like not different classes, but there's like a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior class, depending on when you started. So our class started the soonest, so we're the freshmen, and then the guys that started a month prior to us, they're the sophomores and juniors and seniors and so on. And no females right now. There are no females in any single course right now, not a one. But I know that females do go through this course. There's just none right now, which I thought I would share. Yeah, I feel good every single day. I feel like everybody watches out for each other, especially when it comes to safety. I feel like everybody supports each other. If somebody is not doing so well, we say like, hey, so-and-so is not doing so well, like, look after him. And then we're like, okay, we'll talk to him, make sure he's doing all right, and check up on him and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's just everything positive all around the whole entire school. Like I said, we were able to retake our first test that we took in all of diving school because most of our class failed, and the school took care of that right away. We started with, I think, 26 students, and now we only have 25, which is really great because that means everybody's working together and working hard, and nobody's, dropping out except for one, kind of off kind of scenario that happened with personal issues. That's why one person left. But other than that, it's just been really great, and I can't wait to share more of what we do in school with you guys so you guys can know. And when you guys are researching before you go into school, or if you just have friends, or if you just heard about commercial diving or underwater welding and you were just interested in learning more, like how much do they make and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And I'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a great one. Peace.